Hello and welcome to the second part of this Green Stuff team tutorial, where we're going to be painting our sci-fi bust that we started in our previous video. We start off by giving a thin coat of white primer with an airbrush. And using our golden brown opaque paint on the shoulder pad. Our opaque paint manages to cover really quickly in a single pass, which allows you to save time. Spread the paint well and let it dry before moving on to the next phase. We're then going to airbrush golden cream to give a soft rise of light on the top of the shoulder pad. And to finish, vanilla drop as a final colour rise. We mark volumes and shadows with radiant orange dipping ink, spreading the ink well to mark the deepest areas. We use vanilla drop to outline the shoulder pad using a very sharp brush. We're going to do some wear and scratches to give a sense of use. And now we're going to use one of the metallic filters, which we're going to add to an extra colour to the yellow in a subtle but very striking way. Apply this with an airbrush. Purple interference can be applied with a brush or airbrush. Remember that the layer must be thin, so the effect is much more subtle. It's really essential to preserve what has been painted so far, with a good layer of our liquid mask applied simply with a brush. Once dry, we can paint the rest of the figure without fear of staining. We glue the arms to give a coat of black primer. Once dry, we'll start painting the body using only 4 colours. Firstly, a base of Abyss Blue and a first colour rise with Malefic Purple, a second colour increase with Satin Violet and Lilac Purple for the final highlights and outlines. We will apply the colour rises in a Zenital way. This is to say, projecting the paint from the shoulder area downwards with all the colours, but reducing the area with each lighter colour. This is really important. As we did with the shoulder pads, we use our Nightshade Purple dipping ink to mark out the volumes and shadows of the purple areas. And you know what? Make sure you spread it well. It's time to lift our liquid mask. Carefully with the help of tweezers. Don't worry if there's any residue in some areas, it can be easily removed with tweezers. As we've said previously, we'll use Lilac Purple to outline and illuminate certain areas of the suit. Use a fine brush and outline the areas to be painted. And once again, opaque golden brown to work the last areas that will be in the golden colour, using the same technique. To correctly imitate wear on the shoulder pad, we'll use a sponge technique to give realism to the final effect. To unify the paint job and blend all these tones, our Radiant Orange dipping ink will act as a filter. Applied with a brush, spread the paint really well, but in a thin layer. Again, we're going to texture and outline with the help of banana split and the help of a sharp brush. Make random strikes to imitate scratches on the surface of the shoulder pad. To protect the colour and give the appearance of synthetic clothing, add a thin layer of satin varnish, and this goes to the entire surface of the miniature. Lastly, really simply, we're going to work on the weapon, starting with the colour Arachnid Green. This is the base, and illuminating with white acrylic ink. On top of this white illumination, a thin layer of turquoise transparent. Finally, we use grey teal to make the textures and outlines on the gun. And a soft layer of AZURE DIP ink to give shadows and depth. There we go. We hope you enjoyed everything. See you again soon.